Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Bernie here, and in this video I will show you the different picture profiles of the Sony FX30 just to test and compare the differences between them so you will have an idea of which one to use if you just got your FX30 or if you are thinking of buying one. Alright, so first off is PP off, and this is great if you want to straight away film and post on, let's say, social media for a quick turnaround since it already has the colors you need. You don't really have to tweak the image since it's ready out of the box. You know, personally, I don't use this since I want to have more control over my footage and since I want to get the most out of my FX30 in terms of dynamic range and the highest video quality possible. But if you just want to film and post it online or for a project that has a tight deadline, then this is a good option to have. Alright, so the next picture profile is called Movie and it's PP1. You know, I haven't used this picture profile before, but I would say this is also useful when you have a tight deadline and you don't want to do any color grading. I would say the color is well balanced just like PP off, so this is also a good choice alongside PP off. Next is PP2, which is still. This one is another picture profile that I haven't used. So let me know in the comment section below what you think about this picture profile PP2 still. Alright, next up is PP3, which is the ITU 709. So, what is ITU 709 in the first place? As per Sony, you know, ITU 709 gamma is the standard gamma for HD television production. So, when viewed on a normal HD TV, this gamma curve will give realistic and natural contrast, but have a limited dynamic range. So, if you need some footage to be broadcasted on TV, then this picture profile will be good for that. And same with PP4 as our next picture profile, and this one is using ITU 709 as well, but the color mode this time around is ITU 709 Matrix. In this video clip, I see a slight difference in lighting, particularly in this middle area right here near this Scrabble word. The PP4 looks a bit warmer to my eyes when you compare it to PP3. Alright, now moving on to the next one, which is PP5. This one is Cine 1, which is using Cinema Color mode. As you can see, it has color, but it's definitely less contrasty. The good thing about this picture profile though is that it's not flat like the S-Log3, and this is great to use if you want to achieve better dynamic range compared to the previous picture profiles that I have talked about, and if you're just going to do minimal color grading. You know, I remember when filming with the GH6, and this is comparable to Cinelike D2. And if I'm not using S-Log3, this will be another option for me if I want to achieve a cinematic look and still have some control over my footage. Alright, next is PP6 and it's Cine 2 using Cinema Color mode as well. But you know when you compare this to PP5, this one is a bit brighter. Maybe it's just me, but that's what I see. So choose accordingly, and I would say test both first and compare before using them on paid gigs. And see for yourself which one will suit you best. Alright, next, our picture profile is PP10, which is HLG2. This is the default picture profile setting of HLG. Although you can also select the other color modes and choose either HLG, HLG3, or HLG4. You know, I did not test the other HLG modes since by default it's the HLG2. So, I'm just utilizing that instead. Since I use a standard dynamic range or an SDR timeline, this is the output that I'm getting. It's the PP11 S-Cinetone, and this is great if you don't want to do anything in post. at all? Yeah, this is ready to go when you use it, and as you can see, it's contrasty and has great color information. But it's just too contrasty to my liking and opinion. So I tweaked my FX30 S-Cinetone settings and it's working great for me. You know, S-Cinetone is the picture profile to choose if you just want to film right away and have the footage ready to be uploaded online. Alright, and finally, just for the sake of this comparison, why not show you these other customized picture profiles starting from PP Lot 1, wherein I saved the neutral lot from Phantom Lots. This is using S-Log3, but the lot mentioned was baked into the footage. This is actually great if you still want to film in S-Log3 but don't want to add lots later on in post. But you know what, the only thing that I would do in post is to adjust the contrast to my liking, then I'm all set. Alright, so there you go. Those were the sample images of the different picture profiles straight out of the camera. So what I noticed was that when filming in S-Log3 with the lots already baked into the footage, you really get more dynamic range, and the video clips I would say were balanced and well exposed, even though there's a lot of items in the shot. Unfortunately, it's different when filming using the other picture profiles mentioned in this video and in my testing, and this may be different from your experience, but for me, they're a bit underexposed, especially when there are a lot of items in the video. Like in this example, one item, and in this case, the PS5 DualSense controller. If I did not adjust its proper exposure, it will be blown out. So the result was underexposure of all these other items right here. And mind you, I'm already using ISO 125, which is the lowest one when talking about the dual native ISO of the FX30 when selecting a picture profile, particularly the S-Cinetone. So what do you think? And after watching this video, do you now have a favorite picture profile to use, or do you just use what's necessary for a particular project you are working on? Let me know in the comment section as well, and let's discuss. Alright, that's about it for this video, and I hope that it's helpful. This is Bernie. Until next time, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.